Greetings, fellow space enthusiasts. Welcome to Tech Nation, where we explore the latest and greatest developments in technology and beyond. Today, we're going to talk about something that's both practical and out of this world: spacesuits. Now, I know what you're thinking. Spacesuits are just fancy outfits for astronauts, right? Wrong. Spacesuits are an essential component of space exploration. They keep our brave astronauts safe and comfortable in the harsh and unforgiving environment of space. Think about it. Space is a hostile environment, with no air to breathe, no water to drink, and no atmosphere to protect us from the harmful effects of radiation. A spacesuit is the only thing standing between an astronaut and certain doom in the void of space. It's like a portable life support system that keeps our intrepid explorers alive and functioning in an environment that's totally inhospitable to human life. Spacesuits also allow astronauts to perform a wide range of tasks while in space, from conducting experiments to repairing equipment on the International Space Station. They provide mobility, flexibility, and protection, allowing astronauts to move freely and safely in a weightless environment. So, you see, spacesuits are more than just a fashion statement. They're a critical piece of equipment that enables us to explore the final frontier. And here at Tech Nation, we're excited to explore the technology and engineering behind these amazing suits. So buckle up, space cadets, and get ready to blast off into the fascinating world of spacesuits. Let's take a trip back in time to the early days of space exploration. Back then, spacesuits were about as fashionable as polyester leisure suits and just as uncomfortable. Early spacesuits were bulky, heavy, and often resembled something out of a cheesy sci-fi movie from the 1960s. Think silver jumpsuits with giant bubble helmets and you're getting close. But, despite their primitive design, these early spacesuits were a crucial step forward in the history of space exploration. They allowed astronauts to survive in the vacuum of space and conduct vital experiments outside of their spacecraft. As space exploration continued to evolve, so did the design of spacesuits. Modern spacesuits are a far cry from their bulky predecessors. They're sleek, flexible, and tailored to fit each individual astronaut. They're also equipped with a range of cutting-edge technologies, like advanced life support systems, high-tech materials, and integrated communication devices. But it's not just the technology that's evolved. The very function of spacesuits has changed as well. In the early days, spacesuits were primarily designed for survival. But now, spacesuits are also used for scientific exploration, like conducting experiments on Mars or repairing the Hubble Space Telescope. Of course, we can't talk about the early history of spacesuits without making some witty references to sci-fi movies. Remember those old movies where spacesuits had bulky backpacks and astronauts looked like they were walking around in bubble wrap? Well, those days are long gone. Now, spacesuits are a sleek and streamlined piece of technology that enable us to explore the final frontier with ease. Building a spacesuit is no easy feat. It's a complex engineering challenge that requires balancing a range of competing priorities. On the one hand, a spacesuit needs to be lightweight and flexible, to allow astronauts to move freely in the weightless environment of space. On the other hand, it also needs to be durable and provide adequate protection against the harsh and unforgiving environment of space. To achieve this balance, spacesuits are designed using a variety of high-tech materials and innovative engineering techniques. Layers of insulation, thermal control systems, and pressure sensors are just a few of the components that go into making a spacesuit. But it's not just the materials and components that are important. The design of a spacesuit is just as critical. Engineers need to consider everything from the shape and size of the suit to the placement of buttons and zippers. Even something as seemingly small as the angle of a knee joint can make a big difference in how well an astronaut is able to move in their suit. Of course, building a spacesuit isn't the only engineering challenge when it comes to protective clothing. Hazmat suits, for example, face similar trade-offs between weight, flexibility, and durability. Medieval armor is another example of protective clothing that required a delicate balance between protection and mobility. But let's be real, spacesuits are way cooler than hazmat suits or suits of armor. All joking aside, the engineering and design challenges involved in building a spacesuit are truly impressive. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our unquenchable thirst for exploration. So the next time you see an astronaut floating outside the International Space Station, take a moment to appreciate the incredible technology that's keeping them alive and safe in the vacuum of space. Modern spacesuits are a marvel of technological innovation. They're built using a range of cutting-edge materials and systems that make space exploration possible. So, let's take a closer look at some of the technological innovations that have made modern spacesuits possible. One of the most critical components of a spacesuit is the life support system. This system provides astronauts with the air they need to breathe, as well as filtering out harmful gases and regulating temperature and humidity. It's a complex system that requires precision engineering and careful monitoring. Another essential component of a spacesuit is the cooling system. Astronauts are exposed to extreme temperature fluctuations in space, and without proper cooling, they could quickly overheat. The cooling system in a spacesuit uses a combination of materials and fluids to regulate temperature and prevent overheating. Communication is also critical in space exploration, and spacesuits are no exception. Modern spacesuits are equipped with advanced communication devices that allow astronauts to communicate with each other and with mission control. This technology makes it possible for astronauts to work together and carry out complex tasks in the vacuum of space. Of course, all this technology is a far cry from the futuristic spacesuits we see in sci-fi movies. In movies like Star Trek and The Martian, spacesuits are sleek, form-fitting, and equipped with all sorts of gadgets and gizmos. While our modern spacesuits might not be quite as fancy, they're just as impressive in their own way. Modern spacesuits are a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to push the boundaries of technology. From life support systems to cooling systems and communication devices, every component of a spacesuit has been carefully designed and engineered to meet the challenges of space exploration. So, the next time you see an astronaut floating outside the International Space Station, take a moment to appreciate the incredible technology that's keeping them alive and well. While modern spacesuits are a remarkable feat of engineering, there's always room for improvement. There are several challenges that need to be addressed in order to take spacesuit technology to the next level. One of the biggest challenges is improving mobility. While modern spacesuits are more flexible than their predecessors, they still present significant limitations in terms of movement. As space exploration becomes more complex and demanding, astronauts will need suits that allow them to move with greater ease and precision. Another challenge is reducing weight. Spacesuits are already heavy, and every extra pound makes it more difficult for astronauts to move and perform tasks in space. Reducing weight without sacrificing durability or functionality is a critical area of research and development. Finally, there's the challenge of improving sustainability. Spacesuits are complex pieces of technology, and they require a lot of resources to build and maintain. Finding ways to make spacesuits more environmentally friendly and sustainable will be essential for the long-term viability of space exploration. Despite these challenges, there's a lot of research and development underway to create the next generation of spacesuits. Scientists and engineers are exploring everything from new materials and manufacturing techniques to advanced robotics and AI. As for the future of spacesuits, who knows? Maybe we'll see suits made of lightweight, flexible materials that allow astronauts to move freely and comfortably. Or perhaps we'll see suits that incorporate advanced biometric sensors to monitor vital signs and health in real time. And who knows, maybe we'll even see spacesuits with built-in jetpacks or other futuristic features. While modern spacesuits are an impressive achievement, there's still plenty of room for improvement. With continued research and development, we're sure to see even more advanced and capable spacesuits in the future. So, who knows what the next generation of spacesuits will look like? The possibilities are endless.